welcome back to Quarantine Cooking, where we take everyday ingredients from your pantry during lockdown and try and make a delicious meal out of them. Stay tuned. We're going to make something really special today, a Wellington. Strap in your seatbelts, because here we go. So, I know money can be tight sometimes, so we've decided to go with Spam for our protein in our Wellington. This is going to make it something special, let me tell you that. Let's get started. We're going to start out our Wellingtons by making a mushroom duxelle. For your mushrooms on your duxelle, you can choose any type of mushrooms that you like. Shiitakes, gnocchis, creminis, portobellos, whites, whatever you like. Doesn't matter. Sky's the limit. There's so many different kinds of mushrooms out there. Just try and have fun. And remember to chop them very, very fine. Just like me. Now, most duxelle recipes call for shallots, but with the intense flavor of the Spam, I'm going with onions so that we can get a little bit more flavor in that duxelle for our Wellingtons. Fresh herbs, very important to a delicate dish like this. Now we have to pick some thyme to put into our mushroom duxelle. Now, I know it can be a little tedious, but trust me, it's worth it to make the time. Get it? Did you get it? Oh my God, this is so tedious! Done. Time for a little secret. Umami bomb! Now, freshness is always important when dealing with proteins. Let's see how fresh we got our protein. We're good. It doesn't expire until 2024. Excellent. Let's get to work. Slide it open very carefully. Don't cut yourself. Get it out of the can.
Check it out. Check it
Doesn't that look wonderful? Can you see the marbling on the Spam? It's a perfect combination of fat and meat. It's going to make wonderful protein for our Wellingtons. Okay, next up, once your Spam is out of the can, you want to work your meat. You have to work your meat very gently, and you want to work your meat until you get it just where you want it, in the right shape that you want. There. How does that look? Just delectable. Now we've got a little surprise that we're going to hide in our meat. A nice piece of aged cheddar goes so well with our meat. And once this is cooked, your guests won't believe it when they see this wonderful stuff just oozing out of your meat. All right. Next, we're going to wrap this in cellophane and put it in the fridge to set. Now that your meat is wrapped in cellophane, you're safe to put it in the fridge. Next up, sear your meat in a pan with some vegetable oil. We want to lock in all of those delicious flavors in that beautiful can of Spam. Now you can start laying out your prosciutto on some plastic wrap to wrap your Spam log in. Would you look at that beautiful sear we're getting on our delectable piece of meat? This is going to be so good, and your company is going to enjoy it thoroughly. Okay, time to rub your meat again. This time we're using grainy Dijon and a little bit of yellow mustard. Gordon Ramsay was right. Mustard is the way to go on a Wellington. Make sure you get your meat completely covered with sauce. That's the only way to make sure that you get flavor from end to end. Spread your duxelle over top of your prosciutto. Now roll your meat in the prosciutto. This is similar to rolling sushi, only much larger. And we tuck in the sides. Doesn't that look good? Now, once again, roll in cellophane and place in the refrigerator. Who's ready for pastry? Working with pastry, always make sure you have a well-floured surface. Prepare an egg wash for your pastry. Egg wash the ends of your pastry. The idea is to get the seam on the bottom. Any excess dough can be cut off so that you don't have big doughy ends. All right. Once egg washed, I'm going to pop this into a 400-degree oven for about 25 minutes until it's golden brown. Can't wait to see how this turns out. What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller. Fresh out of the oven. Spam Wellington. What a beauty. Use a serrated knife to cut into your Wellington so as not to tear apart the pastry. And there you have it, people. A perfect Spam Wellington stuffed with aged cheddar. What a delight. Now, if you're looking for a sauce for your delicious Spam Wellington, I wouldn't go with a traditional jus or gravy. I would maybe do a velouté. Not your regular velouté, of course. Maybe a Red Bull velouté. Substitute the Red Bull for the stock, and the sweetness will just cut that saltiness of the Spam perfectly, and you're going to enjoy the heck out of this dish. Need a quick, delicious starch to go with your Spam Wellington? Try doing some Pringles mashed potatoes. Take some salt and vinegar or sour cream and onion, whatever flavor you like. Pour them into a pan with some water. Break them down, stir them up, stir them up, stir them up. Add some butter, and boom, you have some delicious mashed potatoes. Let me tell you, it's going to be like nothing you've ever had before. Yum, yum. Sadly, we've come to the end of another episode of Quarantine Cooking. But there you have it, folks. Spam Wellington with an aged cheddar surprise. I want to thank you for cooking with me in the face of Omicron. Stick around next time when we tackle sous vide and ballpark franks. Until next time, cook creatively and always, always mise en place. Have a good day and take care, everybody.